Anti-war protests continue in Moscow, dozens of other cities across Russia as well. Since the invasion began, the Reuters news agency reports that Russian authorities have arrested 5,500 demonstrators, all supporting Ukraine. Some people of Russian descent living in North Texas feel the same way as those protesters, and Fox 4's David Santendry joins us now with more on this. David.
Well, Heather, I've been calling around to a number of Russian businesses here in North Texas just to get an idea for how they are feeling related to the invasion of Ukraine. And the new owner of Russian Banya of Dallas, well, he has plenty to say about what he's calling an evil Russian government. The owner of Russian Banya of Dallas understands emotions surrounding his home country. However, in a Facebook video, Michael Uspensky is spray painting a direct message of where he stands.
I love my country. I don't like my government.
Banya, a common element of Russian culture, involves a steam room.
You steam.
A cold plunge.
There's a huge bucket with ice cold water.
And social space.
So that's an important piece of the whole procedure.
Uspensky is new to North Texas. He's taking over the business and remodeling. It's more than a decade old, with vintage Russian decor. But there's one image he no longer wants to see.
Currently, this is a symbol of evil.
Evil, he says.
This is Kremlin.
The Moscow Kremlin is a governmental fortress, more than 500 years old. When thinking of loved ones back home,
a lot of people suffer there.
He believes leaders inside the Kremlin, like Vladimir Putin, are destroying reputations and lives.
It's nearly a shame to be Russian after that, because people say you are from the country where Putin is a ruler.
His grown children live in Russia.
They're frightened, they're scared.
So does their mother, his ex-wife, who's Ukrainian.
And there's no possibility to leave country right now. Everything is sealed.
The 57-year-old says Russians he knows,
we do not know what to do,
are against the invasion of Ukraine.
You can express your attitude, and that's what I did.
So without hesitation, he's making his mark. Spray painting over a picture he says symbolizes what's wrong with Russia.
Because I don't want Putin to be there.
He says he loves his Ukrainian neighbors, and he loves where he's from.
We all have some connections, relatives there in Russia, in Ukraine, friends.
But he wants North Texans to know he will not support Putin's deadly war.
This is a criminal. He's got his hands covered with blood up to here.
The owner tells me for a minute he debated dropping Russian from the name of his business, but ultimately decided against it, believing what's happening right now does not represent the majority of folks back in his home country.